Stop chasing the person you think will complete your life. The greatest love story never begins with a desperate search. It begins with a powerful transformation. The moment you become someone worth treasuring, the right relationship starts moving toward you with a force you can no longer resist. Every great relationship begins long before two people ever meet. It starts in the quiet moments, when a person decides to grow instead of complain, to believe instead of doubt, and to become instead of chase. Many people spend years searching for the perfect soulmate, hoping that one encounter will suddenly erase every fear, every insecurity, and every empty feeling inside them. Yet lasting love has never been built upon emptiness. It has always been built upon fullness. A heart that already knows its own value creates relationships very different from a heart that begs for validation. The greatest preparation for love is not finding another person. It is discovering the strongest version of yourself. That journey changes everything. It changes your words, your confidence, your choices, your patience, and even the opportunities that appear before you. Life begins responding differently because you are no longer operating from lack. You are living from abundance. People often believe that love is something they must earn by becoming whatever another person wants. They wear masks, hide their true personalities, suppress their dreams, and slowly lose themselves, trying to be accepted. But genuine love never asks you to abandon your identity. It asks you to reveal it with confidence. The right person will never treasure a version of you that exists only to impress them. They will treasure the person who stands firmly in truth, kindness, strength, and peace. Authenticity has a magnetic power that pretending can never imitate. Every time you choose honesty over performance, confidence over fear, and purpose over approval, you become more attractive in ways that appearance alone can never create. Your character begins speaking before your words ever do, and that silent language is impossible to ignore. There is incredible power in deciding that your happiness will no longer depend on someone else's arrival. The day you stop waiting for another person to rescue your life is the day your life begins, expanding beyond every expectation. Suddenly, your mornings become meaningful because your purpose wakes you up. Your evenings become peaceful because your mind is no longer trapped by anxiety about who has or has not called you. Your energy becomes creative instead of desperate. You begin learning new skills, strengthening your faith, improving your health, serving others, and building a future that excites you. Ironically, this is often the very season when meaningful relationships begin appearing naturally. Not because you were searching harder, but because you finally became someone who radiates confidence instead of neediness. Your inner conversations matter more than most people realize. Every day you are telling yourself a story about who you are and what you deserve. If your thoughts constantly repeat that you are unlucky in love, difficult to love, or destined to remain alone, those beliefs quietly shape your emotions and decisions. They influence how you walk into conversations, how you interpret silence, and how you respond to rejection. But when you begin speaking to yourself with hope, dignity, and certainty, something remarkable changes. Your posture becomes stronger. Your smile becomes genuine. Your expectations rise. You begin treating yourself with the same respect you hope to receive from someone else. The world often reflects the value you consistently place upon yourself. Real confidence is quiet. It does not demand attention because it already possesses peace. A confident person does not need to convince everyone of their worth. They simply live in alignment with it. They continue growing whether anyone applauds them or not. They continue showing kindness whether anyone notices or not. They continue believing in their future even when the present feels uncertain. This steady confidence becomes deeply attractive because it communicates emotional stability. It tells the world that you are not searching for someone to complete you. You are inviting someone to share a life that is already meaningful. Relationships built upon completeness are far stronger than relationships built upon dependency. Never underestimate the power of patience. Many people rush into relationships simply because they fear being alone. Loneliness whispers that any relationship is better than waiting. But wisdom answers differently. Wisdom reminds you that temporary comfort is never worth permanent regret. Waiting is not wasting when you are becoming stronger every day. Every lesson you learn today protects the relationship you will build tomorrow. Every habit you improve today becomes a gift to your future family. Every emotional wound you heal today prevents unnecessary pain later. Growth is never delayed time. It is invested time. And every investment made into your character produces rewards far beyond what impatience could ever deliver. The qualities you hope to find in another person should first become visible within yourself. If you desire loyalty, become loyal. If you desire honesty, become honest. If you desire kindness, become kind. If you desire encouragement, become encouraging. Love has an extraordinary way of multiplying what already exists within you. When generosity fills your heart, generosity becomes easier to recognize in others. When peace fills your spirit, peaceful people naturally feel familiar instead of boring. Your standards become healthier because your identity has become healthier. You stop chasing excitement alone and begin appreciating consistency, integrity, and genuine commitment. That shift protects your heart from relationships built only upon temporary emotions. The person who is truly meant to walk beside you is not searching for perfection either. They are hoping to meet someone whose heart has learned resilience, whose words carry kindness, and whose actions reflect integrity. Every challenge you overcome today is shaping those very qualities. The disappointments that once made you question your future are becoming the foundation of your wisdom. The moments when you chose forgiveness instead of bitterness, discipline instead of excuses, and hope instead of fear are quietly building a character that cannot be manufactured overnight. One day someone will appreciate the strength you developed in seasons when no one was watching. They will not simply admire your success. They will treasure the person you became while achieving it. Refuse to measure your progress by comparing your journey with someone else's timeline. Some people meet their life partner early, while others discover love after years of personal growth. Neither path is greater than the other. Your story has its own perfect rhythm. Every delay that teaches maturity has purpose. Every season of waiting that strengthens your faith has value. Every closed door that protects you from the wrong relationship is preparing you for the right one. Trust that your life is unfolding with wisdom greater than your own understanding. Keep moving forward with confidence instead of frustration, because every meaningful destination requires preparation before arrival. Choose each day to become a source of peace rather than a seeker of constant reassurance. Develop a mindset that refuses to be shaken by temporary disappointments. Build habits that make your future stronger than your past. Read books that expand your thinking. Learn skills that increase your confidence. Care for your body because it is the home of your dreams. Strengthen your faith because it becomes your anchor during uncertain seasons. Speak words that uplift instead of complain. The more you invest in becoming your best self, the more naturally your life begins attracting people who value the same principles. Great relationships are rarely accidents. They are often the meeting point of two people who committed themselves to continual growth. Never believe that your worth decreases because someone failed to recognize it. A priceless treasure does not lose its value simply because the wrong person walked past it. Your value has never been determined by rejection, silence, or someone's inability to appreciate your heart. Continue walking with dignity. Continue believing in the future that has been placed before you. Continue smiling with confidence, even when the path feels quiet. The right connection is never built upon convincing someone to choose you. It is built upon two people recognizing the value that already exists within each other. When you understand this truth, desperation disappears and peace takes its place. The life you are creating today is preparing the environment where lasting love can flourish. Fill that life with gratitude instead of complaints, with purpose instead of distraction, and with courage instead of fear. Every morning, remind yourself that you are becoming wiser, stronger, kinder, and more emotionally secure than you were yesterday. Those small daily improvements may seem invisible at first, but over time they transform everything. They change the way you think, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, and ultimately, the kind of relationships you attract. Success in love is rarely a single moment. It is the result of countless quiet decisions made with consistency. Remember this whenever impatience tries to steal your joy. Your greatest assignment is not finding someone to complete your story. Your greatest assignment is becoming a person whose story inspires trust, respect, and genuine admiration. When your heart is filled with purpose, you no longer chase love out of fear of being alone. You welcome it with confidence because you already know who you are. That certainty becomes your greatest strength. It allows you to love freely without losing yourself, to give generously without becoming empty, and to receive affection without questioning whether you deserve it. Stand tall each day, knowing that every act of growth is shaping the future you have been praying for. Every disciplined choice, every positive thought, every lesson learned from disappointment, and every moment of unwavering faith is preparing you for a relationship built on mutual respect and lasting commitment. You are not becoming someone else. You are uncovering the greatest version of yourself. And when that version of you walks into the right season, the connection will feel natural, peaceful, and deeply meaningful, because it will be built upon truth rather than need. So stop exhausting your heart by searching everywhere for the perfect soulmate. Instead, become the person whose character, confidence, compassion, and unwavering faith make them unforgettable. Become someone who protects peace instead of creating chaos, who inspires hope instead of fear, and who gives love without pretending to be someone they are not. The greatest relationships are not found by those who desperately chase them. They are discovered by those who faithfully prepare for them. Keep growing, keep believing, keep becoming. And one day, without forcing, begging, or pretending, you will meet someone who doesn't simply notice you. They will treasure you, cherish you, and thank God that you chose to become the remarkable person you were always meant to be.